All right.
Thank you for joining us again. And we will get started tonight with Sarah Spencer.
Hey, Nate. Just what did you see from the guys in overtime that allowed you guys to buckle down and close this one out?
You know, that's the growth we want to see from our guys. You know, they kept believing in each other. And, you know, you go into 2 overtimes on the road with chances to win the game and in regulation as well as the first overtime. And they continue to believe. You know, we talked about, you know, all the things that are going on with this team right now in the sense of the injuries that we have. You know, we've been out on the road for a number of days and, you know, we are tired, but we wanted them to dig, you know, just dig a little deeper tonight and just try to pull out all that they had. And they did, you know, and, you know, we had to play a little bit more than 48 minutes, but they stayed together. They continued to believe, you know, they kept their composure and was able to pull out a really good win for us.
Was the end of regulation frustrating for you? You're up 4 late. Was that frustrating, that kind of sequence at the end of regulation that allowed them to tie it up?
You know, things like that happen where you don't execute down the stretch. There was, I think that was an opportunity for me to get a timeout and get our free throw shooters back on the floor. And, you know, it didn't happen that way, but we got a second chance and was able to, you know, get into overtime and win the game. You know, these are things that you have to do. You know, you have to execute. We didn't execute some plays down the stretch enough to win, but we did in the last overtime. And, you know, just I thought it was an outstanding performance by our guys tonight.
What had you heard about Trey's knee? I think he had tweaked it earlier in the game. And then what did you see out of him in overtime? I guess still playing on kind of a sore knee, but obviously playing well in both overtimes.
Well, I saw a kid that, you know, is showing growth, you know, managing the game. He missed a layup, you know, a shot that he normally knocks down. I think he went the first overtime. And, you know, that could have just crushed, you know, a player. And I thought he came back and made plays. He made a big 3, you know, in that second overtime to give us a little bit of a cushion. And I thought he did a really good job of managing the team tonight, you know, as well as the game.
Thank you.
Christos.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win. Speaking for Trey, what is the biggest growth on his into his game so far, into his leadership role, and what impressed you most about his presence in double overtime?
Who are you speaking about again? I'm sorry.
About Trey Young.
Yeah. Again, you know, just showing growth and managing, you know, his team and running the team out there, you know, executing the plays, getting the ball to, you know, the shooters. You know, it took 2 overtimes to get it done. And, you know, we've been in games like that where we've had leads and we've lost those games. To be able to win this game in double overtime on the road, you know, for this young point guard, it just, you know, shows some growth, you know, the things that we've been talking about, you know, not really putting all that pressure on himself. You know, he has teammates out there that can do some good things. I thought Bogey carried us, you know, during the course of the game. Tonight, Gallo made some big plays. All of our guys, you know, Tony Snell did a really good job of defending as well as knocking down some open shots. And, you know, Lou playing his first minutes, I thought, you know, did some good things for us. So, you know, it all starts with Trey. You know, he's going to establish the tempo that we want to play out there, and he has to control that tempo. I thought tonight he did a really good job of that.
And the follow-up is about Bogdan Bogdanovic. How good for the team is to see him take initiatives and making his own shots? How good for the team is this?
Well, it is good. And, you know, those guys are trying to figure out, each other out on the floor, Trey and Bogey, that first unit. And, we're starting to learn some sets, some good sets that they can run for each other and play off of each other. So they haven't had that opportunity to play a lot of minutes together. So building that chemistry, knowing the sets that Bogey likes to run and where he can be productive, and Trey getting us into those sets. All of that is part of the growth and being patient and building that chemistry. I thought Bogey has some nice plays in tonight's game.
Jacob Roth.
Hey, Nate. So, obviously going to double OT on the first night of a back-to-back isn't ideal, but I mean, winning a game like that, does that kind of give you a boost for the second night of a back-to-back, or is it still the same level of exhaustion, win or lose?
Well, we're going to see how we come out of this game, as far as we had some tweaks with some guys. We're certainly going to need our bench tonight. And, I may look at changing our lineup just to try to get some guys in there who didn't play a lot of minutes. Kevin didn't get a lot of minutes tonight. So I'm thinking of, changing our lineup to get some fresh guys in for that game tomorrow night.
Okay, any additional questions for Coach? All right. Thank you so much, Coach.
All right, thank you.